Hello guys, welcome back to the another video of Python series, and this is the last video of the series. And in this video we'll be creating a password strength checker, and this program will compare our password to a password database. And by the end of this video you will learn password security basics, what makes a password strong, how to analyze password patterns, how to use Python for security checks, and build a password strength analyzer. And if you are learning Python for cybersecurity, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment password down below. Okay, so for this program, we'll have to create a folder and put the password dataset file and the program in the same folder. So I will do the same. I have already created the folder here. So I will open it here. And after that, right click in the folder and click on open with code. And here we can create our files saying password hyphen strng.py. Let's zoom out a bit. Okay. So first we will import our libraries. First one will be the string library, and second will be color ama, or you can say color ama, whatever like you pronounce it. Okay, so in your case it is not already installed. So for that, just enter pip install color ama and hit enter to install it. Okay. And after that, from color ama, import for style and init. Then we'll set auto set to true. Okay, so it is meant to be like this. Yeah. Now first we will load her common password dataset. So for that we'll create a function called load underscore common underscore passwords, and the argument will be file path. And then we'll use some file handling with error handling, and we'll read the file here, file underscore path comma r comma, and will you use encoding UTF-8 because Windows uses this encoding by default. Errors will be ignored, and will be reading file as f, and it will return a set, and we'll remove any spaces if passwords have, and in f. Okay, and then we use except block for if file not found, print 4.red. So what 4.red will do is it will print the text in red color. Password dataset file not found. If you want a quick demonstration of what it will do, I'm gonna create a test.py, and let's just import this line quickly too. And now if you run it, it will look like this only. And we didn't close it, so this is also coming in red color. Okay. So after this, we'll exit the function here, and we'll take a variable called common passwords, and it will contain the password dataset file, or you can say word list, and we'll supply it from here. Okay, so for this file you will have to download the password dataset file, or you call it word list. So for that I'm gonna use seclist, and then we go in here, the first link, and passwords, and in passwords I think it was in common credentials, and I'll be using the Zatonet 110 million passwords top 100. Okay. So why I am using this small file? Because it will like process it very fast if I use this small file. Okay. So now I will copy this into the folder. So we'll store both of them in the same folder like this, and it will be shown up here too. Okay. So to use it, click on file and press F2 and then copy the file name. So you don't make any spelling mistake in the file name. Okay. Now let's move ahead. Now we'll take user input for the password for dot cyan. Enter your password and print slash n 4 dot yellow plus password analysis. Print hyphen into 30. And now we'll check for common password list. If password in just in a common password dataset, and I'll duplicate this line. Estimated time to crack instantly. So if the password exists in the password dataset, it will say password estimated time to crack is instantly. And then we'll exit the function here. And after that, we'll create a variable called score and char set size, and we'll take both them as 0. Then we'll create some variables for lowercase, uppercase, digits, and symbol, because all these four things are in our password. And then string dot ascii underscore lowercase to check the lowercase. Same goes for the uppercase. And we alter this from here. Then comes digits. String dot digits. Symbols. String dot punctuation. And after that, we'll check for the length. If len password, so we'll be checking the password length is greater than or equals to 8, then score will be incremented by 1. And it will print in green text that password length is good. Sorry. Good password length. Okay. And if any C is lower, it means if any character is lowercase for C in password, so it will go through the whole password, then do char set underscore size plus equals to len lowercase. Okay. Okay, so now we'll use these multiple times. So I'm copy pasting it. So here will be is upper and uppercase. Okay. And is lower will be is digit in this one. Okay, so I forgot one thing here, that these are functions. Let's make them functions first. Otherwise, we'll be getting errors. Okay. Yeah. And in the lowercase, then comes the uppercase. And in the uppercase, score will be incremented by 1. And we'll write it here. Okay. And we'll need one more thing, that is this one. And it will say contains uppercase characters. Okay. And we'll need this one, this line here. Okay, so it's showing error for some reason now. Unintended amount does not match. Why? Oh, this is the error here, I guess. Score plus equals to 1. Char set underscores size plus equals to length digits. I have no idea why it was giving errors back then. Print. Sometimes Python do this thing, that sometimes it gives you error and then you like rewrite the same thing again and the error goes away. Contains number. Okay. So now comes the symbols. If any, C in symbols for C in password. Then score plus equals to 1. Char set underscore size plus equals to length symbols print 4 dot green contains special character. Okay. And if char set is 0, set char set at 26. Now we'll be calculating combinations. So for that, we'll take a variable called combinations and we'll not multiply exactly. We'll take length of the password exponent to the char set size. Okay. And some space here, and we assume the attacker gets speed here, like how many passwords the attacker will be using per second to guess the correct password. Okay. And then we'll be converting every like time unit to seconds after this line. So for that, we'll be creating a function obviously to convert time, and minutes equals to seconds by 60. hours, minutes by 60, days, hours by 24, years, days, 365, and if seconds less than 60, return f seconds dot 2f seconds. Okay, so we'll be using stuff like these multiple times. So I'm gonna copy paste it to save us some time. Okay, but we'll be needing to do it like this. Okay, so in the here it will be minutes, and in here it will be hours and 24, and then days and 365 here. But we forgot to change these here now, and this will be hours and this will be days. Yeah, and we need to change these two. Hours okay, looks good to me. Now comes else and return years colon dot to f years, and after this print slash n plus 4 dot yellow plus strength result, print some lines into 30 to print 30 hyphen sign, and if score less than or equals to 1, print 4 dot red plus weak password. Elif score equals to 2, print 4 dot yellow plus medium password. Elif score equals to 3, print 4 dot blue plus strong password. Else print 4 dot green plus very strong password. Print 4 dot magenta now, and it will show us the estimated time to crack the password here. And we'll use the convert underscore time function here. Why seconds is not defined in any? We did define seconds. Why is it throwing an error? Yeah, it happened again that I did the same thing, and now Python is like, it's okay, it was right. And before that, Python is like, it's wrong, there's an error in it. Okay, so our program is ready to run now. So now let's try running it. Okay, so first of all, let's clear our terminal. And now you can see that we used the color cyan to enter your password line, and it's coming in cyan. So let's say I entered password and it said medium password. Why? Because it has good password length and contains uppercase letters. An estimated time to crack is 14.85. So this is happening because this file don't have this exact password. So for example, if I use some exact password from like this line, now I use 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so it will say estimated time to crack is instantly. So I would suggest you to use the rocku file. Like you can use the rocku.txt, like this file, because this file has 14 millions of passwords. So you can use this file, but it will take a lot of time to like check the every password, like to match it to the given password. So I didn't use it for the demonstration purpose, but you can use it for like real life cases. So it will be more beneficial in password strength checking. Okay, so that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. And this is the last video of this series. Thank you for the support you guys have shown in like this series. And in the next series we will be covering web application penetration testing. See you guys there.